Welcome to Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles Space Race, Episode 9. Today we're going to talk about the vertical digger and some of the attempts I'm working on to adapt to some of the resource shortages I'm having. It's really coming down to 3 right now, so let's get started. The first one is a lot of the recipes are requiring these 60K coolant cells, which take a ton of this ovium. Now, ovium does occur naturally in the world, but it's pretty rare and it's not in the biome I'm in, so I'd have to travel to get it. But there is a alternate recipe for the ovium dust that involves, where is it? Alternate recipe that involves 2 elements I can find a lot easier. Oops. 2 vanadium dust or 1 vanadium dust and 2 galena dust. And let's see how I have those in stores right now. I've been finding a lot in my vertical diggers. I have some of that now. And I have a decent amount of vanadium. So I have the capability to manufacture a little ovium right now. There's more vanadium dust, but it runs out fast. You gotta craft with big recipes, so I have no more ore. So the other shortage is coal, or not coal, is Terrasteel. I used a bunch of Terrasteel in the last recipe. And so I have a trick to that. Okay, we'll just use regular coal for today. I have a ton of coal. I can make more pretty easily to coalescence, but we'll start with that. I don't need to pulverize coal. And so I'm going to use this to charge up my mana pool. I'm still in the early phases of Botania, as you can see. This is all Botania stuff here. Where did all my mana generating plants go? That's worrisome. They're gone. Well, I'm not going to be generating mana today. That's going to have to be a little repair job here because can't generate mana without the flowers. I had about 5 flowers here. I wonder if they have a timeout. I'll have to look into that. I don't think I had a creeper explosion or anything, but they're all gone. Interesting. Well, I'm supposed to generate mana into this pool, and then this is used to generate Terrasteel. So that might have to be another episode. But I did rig this. These plants take coal, and I rigged this precision dropper to drop one whenever fired off my redstone in this pressure plate. And that means it's a really simple way to automate this. I can throw a whole stack in here, and only one at a time will show, and one of the plants eats one. It'll release the pressure, and another one will drop. It's a great, simple way. This is a automatic precision dropper from Actually Additions. And then this is a vanilla pressure plate. It's a real simple way to automate dropping of coal to fuel this thing, but it's not going to happen right now because I don't have my, I think it's called thermal lilies, or is that the lava one? Endoflame. I don't have my endoflames. So ever so slowly getting titanium So, vertical digger. So, I had a couple comments about querying because early game, you on mine and stuff. I'm trying to work on ways to automate that process. I'm not spending as much time mining and more time building stuff, which is kind of what this pack is all about. So, it's recommended I try the builder. It's awesome. I'm very close to it. But a couple things that were holding me up here was Supremium. I think I can. Do I have enough Supremium? I'm good on Supremium. If not, I can make more. That's not a problem. Trick is these two. Evil infused iron gear. Evil infused ingot. Those require ancient dust and enchanted ingots, which is still not something I have in abundance. I have one left, and there is a way to produce this, but I'm not there yet. So I can almost make it, but not quite. What I can make is this vertical digger. I looked at the recipe for this, and oh, I forgot to mention one thing here. Also, these coolant cells are where I'm running out of ovium. So fortunately now I have the capability to craft ovium, and so get some of that processing for when I need it. But yeah, that will give me the ability to make some. So this vertical digger was actually a lot easier to make. I had all the ingredients on hand. So I made that. I made one of these phantom boosters. You put up the, so how the vertical digger works is it digs down on the, basically on the column you're in plus two other columns. I'll go show that really quick. We'll move it, and then while it's producing, we'll add more boosters to it. So, whoops, let's go to sleep. I don't need to tempt fate by journeying out in the middle of the night. Okay. So I've got it set up over here. So what it does is it digs straight down from that spot, and the basic miner does it 2 squares out. So if I'm reading this correctly, the basic unupgraded one does basically a column 5 by 5 centered on the vertical digger. And as that goes down, and it will mine, it has a setting. You can do only mining ores or mines everything. And it didn't mine anything because this reset starts at the beginning. It basically starts at the highest level and goes around and goes down one layer and goes around and picks up any ores and drops it in inventory. And I have it piped into here. And ease ore, it mines that. Awesome. This is a very hard to find ore in only the bedrock, and I do need a lot of it for various things. So things I'm really excited about are platinum's great, but I can mine that. It's the vanadium ore, and I already took out the redstone and bauxite. There we go. Bauxite are the two ones. Bauxite's how I'm going to slowly get enough titanium. So I'm just going to pop this and pick up everything. That filled up my inventory. Really filled up my inventory. So we're just going to dump these in here for the sake of I'm going to show you how to set this all up. So there's one of the phantom boosters. I was going to make one of those. And I've got 2 solar panel 3s. one solar panel can keep it going just fine. You bring in the second one, and that builds up enough battery backup, so it'll last for longer in the nighttime, because solar power doesn't work at daytime. So I'm going to reset this up real quick here. So let's just get these all going. So you set this up first, set the booster before you start. On top, it's already going. So see, it starts at, these are X and Y coordinates, so it does 141. Now with one booster on it, it goes out 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's doing a 9 by 9 block right now. So if you look, this goes from 141 to 149. It starts at level 67, so it's doing a 9 by 9 right now. So now I just need to drop its power off here. Now that's not going to pump automatically, so I need to have it push, and it will now pump everything into there. So I'm going to make a couple more of these phantom boosters. You can have it max to 3. I believe if you put 3 in, it's up to 16 every direction. So that's going to be a huge range increase. So we're going to try that really quick here. That runs. Cool. So I'm going to go immediately process the ores, the rare ores that I want to keep. The first thing I always check is which one's going here. So I want to get the ESO ore into my system. Oh, I also have a mining backpack. That's where some of the stuff went. Mining backpacks are these special backpacks in forestry that only collect certain ingredients. So I've got dark gems and evil dust in there. That's good. But I want to process the bauxite. So we always check to see first if, okay, so ESO process in there, so this will be ore tripling, so that's nice. Sarville allowed. I don't know what happened to my bauxite. Oh, there's my bauxite. And I have vanadium ore. See if vanadium ore goes in here. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Cool. However, bauxite does not process in here. It doesn't process in there, so. But, and it'll pop in there. This has kind of been slowly upgraded over time. This to show it's got a number of speed upgrades. This one's got 5 of 8, so they're more efficient. Costs more, sorry if that's too loud. It costs more energy to do that, but I slowly start upgrading. This one's got a factory, so eventually I'd like to upgrade these all as a factory. But I haven't been too urgent to do that because, frankly, I've got enough time and I'm not processing that many ores right now. But someday I'd like to keep upgrading this to higher levels of production, but I gotta have this power infrastructure to support that. So the other one I'm going to process the bauxite, and bauxite we can only double right now, so that goes over and I just dump the bauxite into the pulverizer and that pops in there. And once in a while I'll grab the bauxite and throw it in here, which will then happily make lots of polarized aluminum and a little bit of titanium. So let's look at making 2 more of those phantom boosters. Phantom booster. So the expensive thing was we're going to make a lot of these. Well, that was a lot. And then we need, I'm not making recipes because I don't know how many more times I'm going to make phantom boosters. But I do need to. Oh, I did save it. So we're going to make a few more of the empowered diamantine because this is easy. I can do this in my sleep. This one is the empowered, and I do have more ender pearls, so that's not a problem. And I got lots of black. So this is the cheaper. No, it's not. So I'm not going to make any more of these because they take Terrasteel. And if you look here, I am completely out of Terrasteel. You can go copper. So I will be making no more of those until I make more ender or endo flames. So we might, let's check on our little mining operation, but looks like we're going to be stuck on 7x7 blocks for now. It's not too much of an impediment other than I just have to go check it more. If you're dealing with a 16, it's going to be huge. And I won't have to, it'll run a long time and it'll give me a lot of stuff. So see, I think I didn't know if you noticed, but some of the stuff been over here. I've got some sulfur, I've got bauxite, copper ore. All good stuff. So looking at all the recipes that need the Terrasteel, it looks like we're going to have to improve our Terrasteel production. So let's take a little look at that real quick. Botania is a well-designed mod pack that or a mod that I've seen in a lot of mod packs, but it's cool because it's complicated and not super easy, but it rewards you for really, it's like vanilla Minecraft mechanics can have you do a lot of cool stuff. If with the redstone and triggers, I've never learned well because I've kind of only really played modded Minecraft. But Botania, it does the same kind of cool thing where it's nothing super easy, but you can do some really cool stuff with it, kind of like a enhanced vanilla version. So I really like it. But I'm gonna have to make some endo flames here. So, ooh. So we needed some sugar canes. That's handy. So let's look at that recipe. It's one of the easiest mana generating flowers. So we're going to start with that. So endo flame. That takes a prosperity shard. It takes infernium coal, a block of infernium essence, gray petals, red petals, and brown petals. So we have all the petals we could want up here. So we're going to shoot for 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. Perfect number of red. And I see no gray petals. We're going to check downstairs real quick. Sometimes I have in the other storage. Probably should just slap an external storage on that. Gray. Nope. No gray petals. But I have a solution to that. Because I have a mystical engineering flower. See this pretty one right here? It is a mystical flower seed. It produces these mystical flower essence here. And that can be combined in a regular old crafting table to make whatever flower I need. In this case, I need light gray. I have light gray. I guess I don't need to do that. Oops. Each of those. Now we need prosperity shards, infernium coal, and a block of infernium essence. Let's go grab the rest of those ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's compact this. Nope, just do that the old-fashioned way. And then you also need seeds. And a bucket. Am I out of buckets? Oh, I got one in here. That's cool. So, let me just clear my inventory off a little bit here. So not everything I need here. So now what I'm going to do is go up to my, this is the basics of crafting Botania. You have a petal apothecary, and you start throwing your ingredients in. You have all the ingredients, you just throw in a seed, boom, and then you get endoflame. And you place it here, and I think I put some coal in here, yeah. Oops, get away. Now, that will take it in, start generating mana, which will pump into my thing here. And into my thing, yeah, my mana pool here, which will store it up for later use. So we're going to get that running, and then we're going to make 4 more. And now you see this empty in water. Is it really only? And then I'm going to what I want to do is do I need one more? I kind of depleted my water pool here, so let's try something different. Oops. If I don't have quite enough water to automatically generate things. There we go. Let's put some more water in here. Water mechanisms in Minecraft are fun. That's weird. We'll fiddle or interesting. Well, I can puzzle this off screen. And we'll put that aside. Well, I know what I need to do. I can make this more efficient. Just there we go. So I've got a red and a prosperity shard, so stick a brown in there. Just hit. One more. I need to figure out a way to make this more efficient. Please leave a comment. I've had a couple people helping me out. I would appreciate it. Let me know what I'm doing different, how I can make this more efficient. So obviously, this is mostly manual method. I mean, I could probably pipe water in, at least keep that supplied easily enough. So then it becomes a question of how do I automatically insert these things? Maybe a dropper. Because I'd love to be able to automate this technique. Okay, now let's place these here. We got 4 more of them. Okay, now it's all these flowers are gonna pick up what I dropped. There you go. And now I'll get 5 generating, and it will fill this up. This mod pack is also interesting because it doesn't show you precise numbers. You just look how full it is and stuff. So those will be generating, and hopefully by the time next video I'll show you exactly how to make one of those. But for the time being, we'll get that going because we need Terrasteel. Well, that's processing. Let's go check on our little mining. Ooh, so Jackson's always handy. Evil stuff is nice to get. More bauxite. I need a bauxite dance. Galena. Osmium, tin, vanadium, sweet. So, and it's at 15, so it's almost done. So was that 10 minutes to process all the way through? So I'm gonna go drop off the ores and call night. So this is probably good for this episode. Just wanted to show you how I'm fixing one of my resource blockages and getting the resource I need to progress in this mod pack. Please leave any comments. You have the way I can do this more efficiently. You know, obviously I could figure a way to pipe that stuff directly into my refined storage, but that maybe I'll dedicate some episodes to improving my Botania setup. Probably easily can make some more endo flames. I'm not sure if there's a diminishing returns in that somewhere. But I also need more efficient mana generation because it took me a long time to generate that block of Terrasteel I burned in one episode, and I need more Terrasteel. So that is going to be a task for another video, but I'm glad I got my endo flame setup working again. Just watching it work there, cool. Okay. drop off some ore. Process that, and those two go downstairs. So thank you for watching today. Please leave a comment if you got any more advice. I'm enjoying the advice I'm getting. It's been pretty helpful. And give me a like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing, or tell me how I can do it better. I'm always enjoy feedback, good or bad. So please let me know how I'm doing, and have a good day.